McLeod. It seems like we're talking to you a lot after these super speedway races for having good runs. I'm curious, for someone who's unchartered, a small team, monetarily, what is it?
Thank you. Appreciate it, dude.
For being so small, what does it mean monetarily for you to have such good runs on these tracks the few times you do them?
You know, I think we don't think about the money. We're here for fun, and the business side of Live Fast isn't here when I'm driving. We're just enjoying it and just trying to run well. So it's not about that. It's more about look at qualifying yesterday, and we were less than 0.6 from the pole. And if you go back and look at any speedway type qualifying for us, Daytona, Talladega, Atlanta, we're never within a second, usually a little bit more. So it was a huge pickup from one race to the next. It was actually 7.5 tenths quicker than our last attempt here in the spring or in the summer race last year. So, you know, I think that's the stuff that we pay attention to. That's, you know, it'd be like winning more money. Like, that's what makes us happy. So, you know, knowing that we brought a car that was that much quicker this week out of our little shop with, you know, people that do it 10 times more than what they should have to do, and all the work that they put in to come out here and race on a Saturday night in the Cup Series and be competitive, it's huge for our guys. It's huge for me. It's huge for our team and what we're trying to do with Catherine, and just really excited about that. Obviously, it would have been better if we could have missed that wreck altogether and not had the damage we had, because it definitely tightened us up and took us out of any contention to try to move forward past that. But, you know, overall, we fought, got a good finish, and I'm excited about the speed we brought to the track off the trailer.
Preparation-wise for Atlanta, now that we're losing a lot more grip and handle's a big factor, how different is it preparing for Atlanta specifically compared to a Daytona or Talladega?
Yeah, I think for me it's more fun because I love Daytona and Talladega, but I miss racing, you know, the tracks that are difficult, have a lot of throttle off time, and you know, the Phoenix tracks and like Dover and that kind of stuff. Like, I miss it, but I'm still not in a position with the team that I feel like we can go there and finish lead lap yet. And you know, after this qualifying attempt, it makes me a little bit curious to go try a downforce track and just see, you know, at the end of the race, are we 1 lap down, are we 5 laps down, like how much progress have we made since 23, because we've definitely made progress. So, you know, that could be in the future at some point for me, but right now prepping for Atlanta is fun because there is throttle off time when you're in the pack, and it's not just lay it on the floor and hope there's not 4 lines formed up and you get gridlocked, because Daytona and Talladega with the fuel savings right now is become incredibly boring.
I know you mentioned leg and stuff she's doing with your team. Back in Charlotte, you told me with the truck start with Spire, you were just trying to have fun to see what kind of you want to do in the future. Is there anything else you've been thinking of? Any, you know, things you've been talking to, or anything kind of let us in on a little bit of what the future may look like for BJ McLeod?
All I can tell you for sure is I'm going to try to win a NASCAR race until I'm 50. So I'm 41 right now, and I'm not quitting anytime soon. That is without a doubt for sure. What I'm going to do, what kind of competitive equipment I'm going to try to get in to make that happen next year or even into this year, that's up in the air. I can't decide for sure if it's trucks or Xfinity, but I will be in something competitive a couple times a year for a long time. So we just got to get a plan together and figure out what I want to do and what group I feel best with, and just, you know, what makes the most sense, because I want a trophy, man. Like, I've had a lot of good things happen to me. I'm so thankful to be a part of this sport for, you know, coming up on 2 decades, and I need a trophy. So we're gonna figure out how to get one.
How big is a top 20 run for you know, single car team, you as a driver owner?
Yeah, it's awesome. But like I was saying earlier, it's more about, for us, when I come in from qualifying, you know, almost every speedway qualifying since 2021. I'm always so down because it's like we work so hard. My guys bust their butts. We ask for favors. We have great friends and great help, and it's like it just never seems to get better in the qualifying side. We run decent in the race, but this week we had a 7.5 tenth pickup from our last qualifying attempt here last year, and we were within 6 tenths of the pole overall. So it's a huge gain for our team from one race to the next, and that's the speed we're fighting for. And it's what's difficult to find. I mean, that stuff, we've gone home at the 500, not even been close qualifying wise. But if we had 6 tenths, we would have been on the edge of getting in back in February, right on time. We wouldn't have needed a duel. So, you know, that's a very successful weekend for us when we see that. And then to have the car drive good, it wasn't trickery with taking all the downforce out of it and qualifying only. Like, it was a good driving car at the start of the race. Gained a couple of spots before the big wreck, and really was just maintaining, waiting to make some adjustments that we needed. But definitely even learned that first stage, some of our qualifying adjustments back to the start of the race. We made some mistakes there that I know now, and we won't make them again, and we'll be better when we fire off at the beginning of the next race. So a lot of positivity.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay, stay rewarded.
Kevin Nix with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.